Hello and welcome to a new segment I'm calling Quick Peeks, where I quickly look at games and give my thoughts on them. As for today's game, I'll be taking a quick peek at Samba de Amiga Party Central, the sequel to the arcade/Dreamcast classic Samba de Amiga, which I never played, nor its Wii port from 2008. The most exposure I ever had with this series was from Sega crossovers like the Sega All-Star Racing series, or brief cameos or references in other games. Well over 2 decades later, the series finally received a brand new entry, releasing on the Switch, Apple devices, and later the Metaverse VR headset. This also seems to be a recent trend Sega's been doing by bringing back old IPs of theirs and giving them brand new games for once. To jump ahead a bit, I did enjoy my time with this game, for the nearly 5 hours I put into it. Despite this being a type of game I don't really play that much. While I like rhythm games, I've never really been good at them. I just got those butterfingers, you see. I'm always down for a good old rhythm game every now and then, this one being no exception. The one thing the original Samba de Amiga is best known for was its use of the maraca controllers to shake to the beat of the song to fit its heavy focus on Latin American culture, which extended to the game's original soundtrack. Party Central brings back the original style of the first, while also bringing in influences from the likes of modern pop and social media. The game is very colorful and filled with a lot of charm in its presentation, but at the same time it can also be visually distracting at points, to where notes sometimes just blend in with the background. This is a common thing in other rhythm games I played, but it just could be a me thing really. I don't know, I guess I have that skill issue is what people call it. You can use the Joy-Cons to shake to the beat like the maraca controllers, and while it could be fun dancing along and moving your body to match the poses on the screen, it's not the most accurate of things. There were times where my inputs just wouldn't register, making me drop my combo, and this seems to be a common issue too with this game. Thankfully there's an option to use buttons and sticks instead, which is what I use the most while playing this game. The new thing the game adds is the roulette system, where you'll randomly add effects like slowing down the music or making the beats smaller or bigger, and even adding a minigame in or two. This could either make the tracks harder or easier depending on the effect. You can also turn this feature off, however, if you don't like it. The song selection, while still having its fair share of Latin American music, focuses more on pop with many licensed tracks, making up for a total of 40 tracks. From You Give Love a Bad Name by Bon Jovi to Move Like Jagger by Maroon 5. It's a pretty solid list in general. There are additional tracks you can get via DLC, and that's where you also get many tracks from other Sega series. They're mostly from Sonic games or Persona 5, with at least a track from other Sega series like Space Channel 5, Yakuza, yes it's that one if you're asking, and Rhythm Thief! Hey Sega, can you please re-release the game, please? I don't want to spend $100 just to play it officially. Please! Hell, even Sonic and Morgana from the respective series make cameo appearances that dance along with Amigo. Even the gun truck makes a cameo. A shame what happened to it back in Generations. After completing songs, you can level up, unlocking new outfits and accessories for Amigo to wear in the in-game shop. And yes, this is where I also find other Sega outfits through DLC as well.
Looking cool, Joker!
You also earn coins to spin said shop, but certain pieces can only be unlocked via leveling up or other modes. Outside of just dancing to the song solo, there are also other modes you can play with friends, online, or locally. A Battle Royale-like mode where players compete to see who will be the last one standing, and if you don't make it to a certain placement in the match, you just get sucked up in the black hole, Jesus Christ. While I never won a match out of the few I played, it is a fun distraction for the main modes at least. Finally, there's Stream Amigo, the game's mission-based mode where your goal is to gain followers to unlock more missions and face off against bosses. I could totally see now where the director means by this game having influence by TikTok and such given its layout. Even having a little chat box in the corner with viewers giving you more points based on how well you do during a song. There are objectives like being a songman at a shrink or getting a certain amount of perfects in a row. But this is where that roulette system rears its ugly head again. It's very possible to fail a mission thanks to this system, especially for those missions where you can't miss too many times, otherwise it's a game over. It's only ever happened to me like one or twice, but when it happens, it's incredibly annoying, especially since it's a system that's out of my hands and completely random. Samba de Amiga Party Central is a really fun time. It goes for $40, and I know it can be steep for some, but I managed to get this game for $20 physically, so for that kind of price, yeah, it's totally worth it. Then again, I spent an additional $20 for some of the DLC, so technically I spent $40 on it, but shut up! However, that's all I have for today. You should play Samba de Amiga Party Central. I've been Sonicman, and I thank you for watching. Have a good day, or night, or whatever, and take care. Say Sega, when are you gonna bring back Burning Rangers?